So, hello, I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and I would like to talk to you today about peak performance or optimizing your extraordinary performance. So, one of the things that I'm trying to do is help individuals step into their extraordinary selves. Each one of us were born extraordinary, and we need to function in that way. We need to live in that way. We need to enjoy our lives in that way. And one of the ways to do that is to improve your performance. What if you could do things 500% better? What if you could learn things and accomplish things 5 times faster? That's the science that is peak performance, the science of flow. So the idea is an athlete functions at their highest level, or a musician performs at their best levels when they get into flow, when they're able to access peak performance through this science of flow. And really, that's the process that we want to get you into. Say, okay, how do I access flow in my daily life, in my interactions with my family, in my work, in my play even? How do I access flow so that you can actually get the most out of it, but also accomplish the most? Again, 500% better, 5 times faster. It's proven that that's possible and that's the case. But you need to be able to access flow. So part of that is understanding what flow is. So flow is a process that you take your mind through, where you go from a point of struggle to flow and then to release. Recovery, I mean. So if you go struggle, so most of us start in a process, something we're trying to accomplish, something we're trying to do something, and we're going to struggle, and we get into a point where the mind is struggling and it's having a hard time getting into the mode, trying to have a hard time getting into the function in that way. And then you get to the point where you move past that into release. And it's at this point, release, as you go back to that activity, that you step into flow and you start to function at a high level where time seems to stand still. Now, in saying that, it can go really fast or really slow, but there's no association with your activity and time. There's no association with self. You're no longer focused on yourself, and everything seems to flow through you. It all comes together. It all becomes one distinct piece, and that's really what they call flow. But you're performing at a higher level than you could without it. You kind of get stuck, struggling to a point, release, flow, and then after that, once you're done with flow, there's a necessity to go through recovery, where you actually do something that allows you to reset the mind and relax the mind and get back into the point where you can go through struggle again and get back into flow. So it's a cycle. It goes around in circles. You go struggle, release, flow, recovery. Struggle, release, flow, recovery. If you're able to access that, you can truly optimize your daily life. And anybody's going to tell you, oh, well, I can be in flow all the time. You cannot be. You have to go through the whole cycle, because the neurotransmitters run out, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. You've got to refresh and reset and go through it multiple times. So one of my goals for individuals is to help them optimize their performance, optimize an extraordinary performance, access the science of peak performance to function at the highest level, to enjoy life at the highest level, to truly have an extraordinary life. I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and my goal for you is that you live an extraordinary life and that you access that extraordinary performance that will make that possible. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, you are extraordinary, and it's time